Hey, what's going on, world? Thank you for tuning in to Impressive Divinity 888. You already know I am here to bring you your guided motivational message. Just going to get you through the day. All right, so with that being said, y'all, I haven't been here for, I think it's been about 2 weeks. All right, and I do apologize. Pretty much I had to regroup and refocus. The last reading I had put out definitely just had me thinking a lot, because I was thinking about not using tarot cards anymore. Not because of tarot cards or anything, but just because I've just gotten so used to using oracle cards and oracle decks. And, I can't be sitting here telling you guys change is good for everybody and you got to elevate, you got to be strong, you got to try new things. And here I am not trying new things. Not that, tarot cards are new things, but, just like I said, being used to just using one deck and being open to using different ones, And then at the end of the day, a deck of cards shouldn't be a deck of cards does not authenticize. It's not a word. We're gonna make it up. But a deck of cards does not authenticize the message. You're gonna get the message either way, with or without them. But I feel like I had to share that. All right. But here we are today. All right. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into this reading. Matter of fact, actually, let's hop into your quote of today, which is, "I will not allow. Oh, allow. Wow. I will not follow where the path may lead, but I will go where there is no path, and I will leave a trail." And this was written by Muriel Strode, or is that Strode? Strode, Muriel Strode. "I will not follow where the path may lead, but I will go where there is no path, and I will leave a trail." How do you feel about this quote? What do you feel like it's telling you today? For me, I feel like it's telling you to step outside your box of comfort. Kind of similar to how I started off the reading. But because I will not follow where the path may lead, but I will go where there is no path. All right, and that's creating your own path, creating your own lane, and leaving a trail for the next. Because so many people right now, they may be caught up on, trying to follow somebody else's path, do things differently, but still follow somebody else's path and expect different results. And I think the most important lesson to be learned is for you to start your own trail, start your own path. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's what I'm getting from the message or from the quote of the day. But be sure to keep this quote in mind as you do progress to the rest of the day, the week, the month, the year, the rest of your life. All right? Excuse me. "I will not follow where the path may lead, but I will go where there is no path, and I will leave a trail." All right. All right. So we are going to hop into your reading. Let's get you some overall energy. So I did come across, now you know what's crazy. Each time you get a deck of tarot cards, they always come with a guidebook. Most readers don't even pay attention to the guidebooks because we all know the meanings of the cards, right? But at the same time, I don't know, this in particular guidebook, I feel like it gives a hidden message for the cards that are pulled, and I don't know, it could just be the way that the book was designed, or, I don't know what it is, but I want to pull your overall energy today, and also want to read one of the messages out of that book, all right? Just so we can get a clear picture of what your reading's all about, all right? But let's go ahead and pull some overall energy. All right, let's see what you need to know. Hope your day is going by good, all right? It's definitely the beginning of a brand new week, so that means make sure you got a fresh, clean slate, and you're getting things done, all right? All right, but let's focus and let's get your overall energy for the day. Are you coming? I couldn't tell. All right, you got the Knight of Wands here, and you also got the Ace of Swords. All right, so your overall energy to start off your reading is the Knight of Wands. You see that? Yeah. And the Ace of Swords. All right. So let's go ahead and let's take a quick look at this book. And this is what the book looks like too. All right. It's a little guide book, but I like the way the messages are portrayed. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at the message here for your Knight of Wands. We'll just set that there while I read it. All right. So let me get to the page. All right. So passion, courage, and action are this night's traits. Get out there and take that chance. There is no time like the present. What are you waiting for? Be passionate, be brave, and most importantly, act quickly. If you want something badly enough, go out there and get it. The Knight of Wands knows no fear, so why should you? All right, passion, courage, and action are this night's traits. Passion, courage, and action. All right, so there is something that maybe you are thinking about going after, contemplating about going after, or maybe even in the midst of going after. All right. But maybe you're second guessing yourself or questioning yourself. All right. But I feel like whatever it is, it's telling you to be brave. Very similar to this quote of the day, which is creating your own path. All right. So in this sense, you're being told to be brave when it comes to creating your own path. All right. But let's see what you got here with your Ace of Swords. All right. Now we already know your Ace of Swords is all about raw strength, and pretty much having a sharp mind. All right. But once we get the page, there we go. Your message for your Eight of Swords: it's time to cut through the fog and see things for what they really are. Actually, move this. Move it. All right. The Ace of Swords represents new ideas, progress, and additional clarity of action. You're about to take the first step towards new and exciting endeavors. Trust your intuition and act with confidence. The world is waiting for you to make your mark. Yes. Like I said, it is all about stepping outside of your comfort zone right now. All right. It's almost like a path is waiting for you to create it. That is the best way I can say it to somebody. All right. But I think it's also all about you actually getting the mindset or having the energy to get out there and find that path or create that path. All right. What you got here on the bottom of the deck? The King of Swords. All right, so maybe that's your path. The ending of your path could possibly to be a King of Swords. Let's take a quick look at the message for the King of Swords, which is, this king makes his decisions based on intelligence, logic, and reason. He's a master. He's a master of strategy and knows how to get things done. If you're facing a difficult situation, the King of Swords can help you see it clearly and find the best way forward. If this is you, use analytical thinking and a structured approach to solve your way to success. So we could be talking about your path to success. We could be talking about your future. We could be talking about, just future endeavors that you may have. But I think it's all about having intelligence, logic, and being reasonable. All right, maybe being reasonable with your thoughts, maybe being reasonable with your actions. All right. Bottom of the deck here, you got speak up. So like I said, I do think there is something new for you, or something new that you're creating, or I think it's a new path. I don't know what it is because everybody's so creative in their own ways, but I do think there is something that is going to be groundbreaking, and by that I mean you're going to create something, or your path is going to be so different from anyone else's that you're going to have people that are going to want to follow your trail. Because this is literally a path that is just for you, a path that is waiting for you to create it. All right. We'll say, for example, somebody that invents Post-its. I was watching a movie. What is it? Somebody's high school reunion, and they were doing a whole thing with the Post-its. So just use Post-its for example. Let's say that you're somebody that has a Post-it creation, and it could literally change the world. I know how cliche that might sound, but at the same time, a simple creation can literally change the world. Let's go ahead and get some else for you. What else does the collective need to know here about this path? I think it has a lot to do with your path. All right. Whoa, look at that. That wasn't even supposed to be in there. Push and pull love spread. So maybe it has something to do with love? I don't know. Let's get something else here. Push and pull. I can't even believe that card was in there. All right, this one fell on the floor. What this is, detach. So you're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. So something that you're holding on to is the reason why you're not creating this path, or why you're unable to create this path, or bottom of the deck here, manifest. Yeah, so maybe you're manifesting maybe you're manifesting, right? But at the same time, maybe you're holding on to things you shouldn't be holding on to while you're manifesting. Or there's people or certain things that are around you that you shouldn't be attached to, that you are attached to. And I feel like that's interfering with your manifestations. You know, I'm just saying it could be a couple different things, but overall, I do think that you have something in mind that you want to do, but at the same time, everything has to be aligned. You can manifest, but at the same time, if certain things in your life aren't aligned with what you're manifesting, then how can you honestly expect for your manifestations to be aligned as well? You know what I mean? But bottom of the deck here, you got scorching lands to start off, all right? So what are you currently holding on to? Because whatever it is, it's like interrupting you from possibly seeing that it's time for you to create your own path, or that you're already creating your own path. But I don't know, it's almost like you got some type of cover or something over your eyes, or I don't know what it is. I do think that it is something that you're attached to. Something or someone that you're attached to. Maybe, the saying, like, everybody can't come with you. So maybe you're like on your way to, I don't know, you're on your way to the next level. You're leveling up. And whoever's around you or whatever's around you isn't on the same type time. They're not ready to level up. You know what I mean? Not like that, but like that. And everybody levels up at different times. All right. And I'm not saying, oh, just start breaking up with people, or you're not my friend because you're not leveling up with me. I'm not saying that. Because everything has to be done the way that it has to be done, but at the same time, be respectful, because if it was you expect somebody to do the same. So I don't think it's like a conversation that you say or anything. I think it's just realizing that you're elevating, I hope that makes sense. All right, but let's go and get something else here with detach. Elevator. Didn't I just say something about elevating? Vertical transport, transit between floors, accessibility. So that's exactly what it is. It's like there is something or someone that you're currently attached to that you need to possibly detach from, because it's stopping you from either creating this path, or stopping you from even noticing that it's time, or that you should be creating your own path. Bottom of the deck here, heartbreak place. Lost love and grief, memories of heartbreak. So maybe you're healing from a broken heart. Maybe you're healing from a relationship. Maybe you just feel alone. Maybe detaching from that type of mindset, that feeling like you're alone. Even if you are, okay, you don't have to have that mindset that you're alone, though. You know that. You know what I mean? But like I said, if that's not the case, then maybe it does have to do with you walking away from something, or you, like I said, just healing a broken heart, or getting over some type of broken heart. All right? Or even losing something, losing someone, something like that. Grieving over a situation. But I think it has a lot to do with you detaching from, like, this is a person. Because maybe this person broke your heart, maybe this person breaks your heart, or this person breaks your concentration. So, yeah. And that's really important. You have to pay attention to those energies. Sometimes when you're around people, sometimes you don't even realize that their energy is off a bit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I think it's a person, now that heartbreak place came out. I don't know. I think there's somebody that you possibly need to think about the detaching from, or I don't know, just maybe not being, I don't know, because I don't know your situation. But if it's not a person, then it's a something, because it's holding you back from elevating. It's holding you back from this new path. It's holding you back from this journey. And that's what life is about, is creating new paths, creating new things, enjoying it in the process. But if you're so caught up in something that you shouldn't be caught up in, I'll just say, heartbreak. And I get it, it's time consuming. Everybody heals in different ways. But at the same time, don't stop your life, or don't stop living because you're healing. Let's go ahead and let's get something else here. What else do we need to know about this Knight of Wands? Who we're detaching from, who the collective is detaching from. Singer. Resonance, moving hearts, harmony, emotion performance. So maybe, yeah, it has to do with you detaching from your emotions. Architect and designing something, designing your path. I don't know. Because if all your focus is so much on your emotions, how could you be able to cook something up? No. How could you be able to do anything new? If your emotions are just focused on things that they shouldn't necessarily be focused on. It's like you're taking up so much room with things that you probably shouldn't be taking up room with, all right? But you got your chef card that came out here with with your Eight of Swords, all right? Culinary maestro, cooking, culinary artistry, seasoning, proficiency, all right? So, yeah, it could be your emotions. It could be mastering your emotions. I don't know. Maybe you're manifesting something, but maybe at the same time your emotions aren't where they need to be. Your emotions aren't aligned. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, bottom of the deck here, animal shaman. Animal spirit, spiritual leader, nature. So are you manifesting? I don't necessarily know what you're manifesting, but at the same time, I think you have the skills to manifest certain things. All right. But I think at the same time, sometimes your emotions halt you from manifesting what needs to be manifested versus what doesn't. Like you're manifesting things that, okay, it's cool for the moment, but how is that helping you elevate? How is that helping you grow? How is that helping you level up? But I don't know. I feel like you're on a road to be this spiritual leader or just to be a leader of some sort. I know it could have to do with your spirituality, but I think you're on the road to be this leader, meaning that you're going to create your own path and other people are going to follow. But I feel like at the same time, I think that only truly depends on how you handle situation. How you detach from certain situations or how you don't put your emotions into everything. Because I don't know. Sometimes people do that. And it's not even something that you purposely do. You're just like, OMG, a little emotional here, But, yeah. All right, but let's go ahead and get you some clarifiers here. Let's see what else you need to know. And that's another saying. What is it? Nothing personal, strictly business. Maybe that's something you need to recite. I don't know why that just came to mind, but maybe that's something you need to recite. Maybe you're putting your emotions into things and people that you shouldn't be putting your emotions into. I know them cards are flipped. I knew I seen that. Nine of Cups was flipped randomly in the middle of the deck. But maybe you're putting your emotions into something that you shouldn't, and at the same time, by you doing that, could possibly be taking a situation for granted. Maybe that's why that Nine of Cups stuck out. Because maybe there is something that you're taking for granted, or maybe somebody's taking you for granted, or somebody, you know what I mean? Like, how can I say it? Somebody's taking you for granted. Somebody's, I don't know how else to say it, but somebody's taking you for granted. And I think it's one of them things you gotta wake up, smell the coffee, and realize that. All right, let's go ahead and get you some confirmations. What else does the collective, I can tell you're gonna come out. What else does the collective need to know here? That's too many, but I did see the Seven of Swords in Judgment. All right, so making sure you're honest with yourself. All right. And then that's the Star and the Six of Swords that came out here. Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with you trusting yourself, trusting in the universe. King of Pentacles out here, and this is under Singer. We get something else here with this King of Pentacles. I just think it's time for you to act on things, and I don't know, for you to, I think it's really mastering, it has a lot to do with your emotions. I don't know, you don't have any cups out here, but the fact that you're detaching, the fact that you got heartbreak place, you got the King of Cups out here, all right, King of Pentacles, King of Cups. So are you detaching from a King of Cups? Are you detaching from, I don't know, I want to say detaching from your emotions, or being emotional about a King of Cups or about somebody. These cards and the way they fall. 1 second, y'all. All right. Excuse me. Y'all wouldn't believe it is. The Star and the Seven of Swords came right back out again. Wow. So, yeah, it has a lot to do with you trusting yourself, and I think at the same time, being open to being guided. Like, I feel like this is the message, and it's only you would know if this is your message, you know, because only you know if there is something or someone that you need to detach from because it's stopping you from elevating in some form or fashion. And sometimes you notice a sign, sometimes you don't, you know, but sometimes it takes for a reading like this for you to notice it. Look at this, Queen of Pentacles out here. So you got the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and then you got the Queen of Pentacles out here. You see on these two, you have the, I'm gonna hold these up. You got the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. And you see how they're both, well, I done messed the whole board up. There we go. How they're both, I did it again. There we go. All right, how they're both sitting here and they're staring at this Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles isn't even looking at them. She's looking down. She's looking at her pentacle. So I don't know. Are you detaching from two different people? Are you detaching, or is it maybe not necessary? I don't know why I'm thinking people just because of the way the King of Cups were sitting. You know what I mean? Or how, like I said, how they're staring at this Queen of Pentacles right here. And it's like this Queen of Pentacles is elevated. But I think this Queen of Pentacles, look at this, I didn't even see Justice here on the bottom of the deck. This Queen of Pentacles is elevating. But at the same time, there's still lessons that this Queen of Pentacles has to learn. And I don't know. That's possibly why both kings are looking at her. Oh, I didn't even look at that. King of Swords here on the bottom of the deck. You got 3 kings out here. And the Star out here again. I'm so happy for somebody. Like, you got the Star out here and it's coming under the Ace of Swords and your Chef card. So it's like once you put the right seasonings in, once you mix the right flavors, once you realize what you need to detach from or what needs to be removed out of your life, I think that's when your true transformation is going to begin. And that's when your new, or shall I say, your rebirth or your new healing journey, or, you know, I don't know, something about you is going to rejuvenate. You're going to feel brand new from the inside out. I know how that may sound, but that is like the best way. If you've been feeling like down and groggy, you're going to feel like happy and full of energy. You know, bottom of the deck here, 10 of Cups. I mean, I cannot make any of this up. Like, I can't make this up. I don't know. I think you're manifesting what you need to manifest, but I don't know. I think your emotions are in the way of something. Put these over here. I think your emotions are in the way of something. And maybe that's why things aren't happening yet. All right, let's go and get you another line to clarify here. Look at this, starting this one off. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of this deck. Like, it's almost like your reading's telling you your manifestations are going to come to fruition, right? But there is just something that's not in alignment in your life right now, and I think it's your emotions. And I think once you get your emotions in check, I think things are going to change. And not like your emotions, like, I don't know, like maybe you might overreact when it comes to certain things. Or maybe you're really sad when, I don't know, something happens. I know I'm not saying it right, but it's all about your emotions. Maybe not reacting to things in certain ways, or, you know, some people wear their emotions on their sleeves. You know, that could be a thing too. Maybe not showing certain things through body language, or I don't know. But it's something. Or like I said, maybe it's somebody from the ex. Could even be from the past. Could be an ex. Maybe you're getting over an ex. It could be. But at the same time, I don't know. I think it has a lot to do with just an old way of living, an old way of thinking, an old way of being. You know, and it's almost like you want new things, but are you willing to put in the work to get these new things? You know, maybe that's the lesson that you have to learn. You know, is that nothing's going to come easy, but at the same time, you know, there is room for you to grow. There is room for you to create something new. You know, but you have to understand that. All right, let's go to get something here with this King of Pentacles. Can't stand when they do that. All right, y'all, 1 second. One too many came out. I see a magician here. Oh, it's like 6 cards. Oh. All right. I'm not going to take them because so many came out. All right. But you do have the Star, the Emperor, the Magician, the 9 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. So you're partnering with somebody. You're partnering. I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking that's a person. I don't know why. I think after you detach from somebody, somebody else is going to be brought into your life. It could be. Maybe it's this King of Swords. You know, 2 of Cups. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think once you detach from a certain situation or a certain person, I think that's when something or someone's going to come into your life. Or you're going to, I don't know, you're going to come together with, I don't know, it's something or someone. But I think, like I said, it has a lot to do with you detaching. You know, like I said, it doesn't always have to be a person that you're detaching from. It could be an addiction or something like that. All right, you got the 2 of Pentacles that's out here clarifying your King of Cups. All right, it doesn't always have to be a person, but there is some type of decision that you have to make. There's something that you have to detach from, and once again, only you know what that is. You know, so it's like being open to change. All right, you got the Hangman that's coming out here, and that's clarifying this Queen of Pentacles right here. All right, so it is definitely putting yourself to the test in order to elevate. It's like, are you ready for this new life? Are you ready for the things that you've asked for? Are you ready for this next journey or this next step? I think when you'll fully be ready is when you detach from whatever this is. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords again. So, yeah, I do think, I don't know, there could be someone that's going to come into your life. It's just something or someone. But it's almost the feelings of they're going to come into your life when you least expect it. You know, because I think it's one of the things that you're going to start making decisions. Like right now, you may be rushing to make certain decisions. The Moon and the 5 of Cups. You may be rushing to make certain decisions, not knowing, you know, that your decisions have a lot to do with your future, you know, or a very big impact on your future. All right. Let's get something here with this Star. What else does the collective need to know about this Star card here? All right, you got a few that fell out. 10 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Look at that. Y'all, whoever I'm talking to, you need to put the work in. I mean, you got like nothing but happiness and joy coming your way or in your life. And look at that Emperor right here on top of the Star. Yes, it is. All right, you have what it takes. And I think, I don't know, you have what it takes. All right. And I think that you're going to lead the pack. You're going to lead someone. You are a leader. You show traits and qualities of a great leader. All right. And I think that you and another leader are going to come together. I don't know why I'm getting those vibes, but I think that you and somebody else are going to come together. And I think it's you and a person. You're going to come together, but you're only going to come together once you detach. All right. Detaching could be so many different areas. Only you know something that you need to detach from. Bottom of the deck here, you got the Death card. So yes, I think your life is about to transform. You're about to transform. You're about to walk into something beautiful. You know, but it's like in order for you to walk into this beautifulness, once again, you have to detach from the past. All right? because it's like you're manifesting certain things, and things are lining up for you, but at the same time, while you're manifesting these certain things, are you making sure that your emotions align with the things that you're manifesting? Are you going to be prepared to handle this if this happens? Are you going to be able to handle that if that happens? You know what I mean? Like, it's like preparing yourself in different ways, not like just, oh, I'm angry or I'm sad, or you know what I mean? No, it's just like when certain things are brought your way, are you able to handle it without snapping out? Are you able to handle it calm, cool, and collected, with a clear mind? Or are you just handling things based off of your current emotion? You know what I mean? Because eventually you're going to transform from all of that, or transition from all that. But I think whatever that is, that's a lot of messages. Whatever that is, that's what's holding you back. All right. Well, let's go to get your message from your spirit guide. We got 4 to fill down here. All right. So your 4 messages from your spirit guides. If your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that and rise above it. Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. Don't stand in your own way. And allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms into your life. Okay? So maybe you do have a little bit of a fixed mindset and don't realize that you got a little fixed mindset. So it's like one of them things, just try little things, that can help you undo that fixed mindset. All right? Don't place limitations on yourself. All right? I think I can. No, I know I can. And I will. All right? Your next message is, make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. All right. Once again, it's all in the mind. And if you don't believe in you, how do you expect other people to believe in you? So it's like you have to believe in yourself, and you have to be your biggest fan at the end of the day. All right. Your next message, look past what you feel are your incapabilities and instead focus on everything you have achieved so far. It is okay to acknowledge your weaknesses, but keep in mind that they don't define you. Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. All right, so the things you've been through in your past, whatever, if it was a heartbreak or whatever addiction or whatever it is, all right, acknowledge that. That's not who you are. It does not define you. All right, it's just part of your life story. All right. So make sure you're looking past what you feel are your incapabilities. All right. And focus on what you have achieved, the good things. All right. I definitely elevated from being this person to that person. I definitely walk into grocery stores and I greet people. I don't wait for people to greet me. You know what I mean? Just little things. Those are just examples. All right. And your next message is, let go of the old and make way for the new. You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears, or doubts. Don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply observe and choose to take aligned actions and choices. So let go of the old and make way for the new. All right, you're going to have people, places, and things that are going to purposely try to distract you. All right, but at the end of the day, it's up to you. Do you want to continue to be where you're at, or are you ready to move on and be able to walk past those distractions? You know what I mean? So it's like choosing to take, aligned actions and choices. Once again, I think it has a lot to do with your alignment. All right. You're manifesting all the things that you need to manifest. Your manifestations are going to come to fruition. All right. But at the same time, you want your emotional state to be aligned with your manifestations. You don't want your emotional state to be all the way down here. Your manifestations are all the way up here. You know what I mean? It don't go. You feel me? So it's like, just make sure you're paying attention to everything. All right. And then let's read the message on the bottom of the deck, just because it's here for a reason. Don't place limits upon yourself. You are an infinite being with unlimited potential. You can have and be anything you want. Don't hold yourself back or allow anyone else to. This is your life. So live your truth and remain heart-centered at all times. All right. Don't be placing no limits upon yourself. Once again, I know I can and I will. All right. Whatever it is. All right. But it's time for you to grow. It's time for you to create that new path. It is time for you to enjoy life. All right. Sometimes it takes for you to put in hard work in order for you to really be able to enjoy life. And in this case, I think by putting hard work, I think you're going to detach from something that it's not resonating with you anymore. It's not aligned with you. All right. And if it was something that you thought you detached from, but it wasn't the right thing, this would have been in reverse. So there's still something that you're attached to that you need to detach from, because clearly it's holding you. Your elevator card didn't come out in reverse, but you can clearly see. You're elevating to create this new path, but at the same time, just holding on to certain things, could have you out of alignment. Maybe that's what it is. All right. All right. So that's your guided motivational message for the day. If you're feeling the vibes, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you can always be notified of those future episodes. And also be sure to tune back in here with me tomorrow morning to get your daily dose of motivation. All right. In the meantime, in between time, I was about to say it, detach, detach, detach. All right. I will not follow where the path, maybe that has something to do. I will no longer follow where the path may lead, but I will go where there is no path, and I will leave a trail. All right. So on your mindset this week needs to be about you creating your own path and leaving a trail for other people to follow your footsteps. All right. All right. Be sure to have an awesome day, and I'll be sure to motivate you later.